My name is Ray. I'm the One-Eyed Piper. Welcome. So today we're going to explore a blend that's been around for a little bit. It's Cornell and Dell's Briar Fox, and today I bring my handy dandy. So Briar Fox is it's a Virginia-based product. It's Burley, Virginia, crumble cake. Made by Cornell and Dell. Comes in 2-ounce tins and 8-ounce tins. It's available here in the United States, and it is a crumble cake. Now here's what they say. It's an exceptionally smooth crumble cake of Virginias and Burleys. It says, notes, the personal blend of a well-known Danish pipe maker, the late Peter, and I'm going to tear this up, Hirschen. One of C&D's most popular tobaccos, Briar Fox, is pressed into an old-fashioned crumble cake. According to the Cornell and Dell head blender Chris Tarler, there was a little burley in it. So they're saying the profile of the strength is medium, the flavoring undetected. Yeah, there's flavor. Room note pleasant to tolerable, and the taste is medium. So got 3.01s out of 4 stars on the reviews. So that being said, I did do the first light, and I'm ready to fire this puppy up. Let me clean the palate up, and we'll have that. So now today I'm going to be smoking it in my Aaron, which is, as you can see, it's a Peterson pipe, 03 Aaron, and rusticated, beautiful pipe, good smoker. Probably one of my favorite Briars. I have in my collection, and I just absolutely enjoy. It's a good, if you're going steady at it, it's a good 25 minute pipe. So if you're like me and you like to run your gator, 150 million miles an hour, you can go an hour. So that being said, do enjoy. If you want one, you know where to buy them. They sell them on Amazon. Go to the Peterson website, get them through eBay. I mean, anywhere you want, they're available. Like I said, it's a non-filtered pipe, so it doesn't take any filter system at all. And but it's just really a good little smoker, nice little fishtail. So, anyways, like I said, rambling along, folks. Speaking of rambling, so if you haven't heard it on the news yet, I'm sure you will, but people who collect Social Security like myself got 2.5% COLA raise, which is compared to inflation, that's ain't even a spit and a holler as far as I'm concerned. Congress, on the other hand, just voted themselves they went from $174,000 to, I think, close to $250,000. So they gave themselves a $69,000 COLA increase. I'm excited for them. Great bunch of folks that really and truly it proves to me our voting system works so well for them. Wish they'd let retirees vote on their pay increases on their Social Security that they paid into it for 50 plus years. Hell, be nice if they just let us do what they said they were going to do back in the day. And I mean, you know, some of you folks, I know some of you are my age and older, and some of you are younger than me, but you know, back in the day, they were talking about taking Social Security and wiping it out and putting everybody's money in IRAs, you know, and letting it play the market. And, you know, most of the Social Security recipients right now would be multimillionaires if we'd let that played out, or if that would have played out according to the government. But, you know, the government, for their best means and ways to take care of us, you know, the people, decided to use our Social Security for something else, you know, whatever that else might be. Yeah. Anyways, so my wife flew out to Oklahoma. My daughter's getting ready to have her baby, and so I'm here with mom and dad, and the dogs, taking care of things around the house and whatnot. Making sure that cola increase gets me a fresh pack of bubble yum. I think everybody should have some bubble yum. Looks like Congress is going to have, they're going to just back up that dump truck and dump off a whole lot of bubble yum. But, and I ain't political. It makes me giggle when I see stuff like this, and, you know, makes you laugh, you know, especially when you hear like candidates for presidents make all these promises, you know. And, well, they say, when can you tell a politician's lying? When their lips are moving. You know. You know, one promises that, you know, if you vote me in, I'm going to lower grocery prices. We're going to get it down, get it down, get it down. But then, you know, it comes down to the brass tacks. You know, well, once those prices go up, folks, you know, it's hard to get them down. You know, it's really, really hard. And, you know, basically don't expect any miracles. So, you know, so don't. And I ain't slamming nobody's political affiliation because, to be honest with you, I gave two poops for either one of them. So, you know, and if we think one man or one woman's going to fix everything, you're drinking a whole lot of eggnog that I want some, because, yeah, I don't see it. Makes me think of that song. I think what was that band Kansas that said, you know, living in a land of delusion. understand, folks. You're only as free as they let you be. That's a fact. Anyways, Briar Fox. It's definitely got the heat of the Virginia in there. You know, it's a cooking. Definitely cooking. Burley backs it down a little bit. Kind of, you know, it's got that oily, kind of that leather-like taste, I guess. You know, I don't know if it's tongue bite or if it's a little spice in the back, kind of a hint, just a smidge of spice in the background. That could be the heat from the Virginias. I mean, that's a very, very good possibility. Anyways, after this one's born, we're gonna have 11. And my son and his wife are getting ready to have one. Now I'm making an even dozen. Never thought I'd have a dozen grandchildren in my life. Really didn't. Wish they were here. But the weather's been real moderate. I mean, not a lot of cold weather. I mean, here and there touches and whatnot, but not a lot. Not too hateful. So so far it's amping up to be a mild winter. You know. Got a lot of people up here this time of year. I think normally it's snowy and stuff, so you don't get a lot of folks. But now this year it's really took off. I mean, a lot of folks, busy streets, busy roads, busy shopping. You know. Thank you. Sounds like my dog's playing back behind me in the leaves. It's been a busy season. Christmas, you know, holiday, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. I call it Festivus. Festivus for the rest of us. Aaron of the grievances. Yeah. I like that episode on Seinfeld, you know. Put up the aluminum pole with lights around it, and you know, on Festivus Day, as he calls it, the dad, they all stand around and they air their grievances. So. Makes me giggle. Sorry, dropped my lighter. Hickory. It's a good burning smoke. I mean, it really and truly is, folks. I think you'll like it. Well, I've enjoyed. Sorry I rambled on about, our elected. Well, let me rephrase, our selected leaders. $69,000. Wow, let that sink in. Cost of living increase. That's called cola on steroids. And then if you want to call it the funny part, yeah, I'm sorry, I got to ramble now. I was going to pull away, but I can't. Just can't. It's kind of tearing me up the side because, back in the day when you went to Congress, obviously it's before our time. These were respectable business folks that owned land. Businesses, farms, what have you. And they went to Congress not for a paycheck. They went to Congress to do a duty. And then they got out and they went home. And they took care of business at home. Now you got these people that they ride the train, man. I mean, they do. And you can say what you want, say what you will, but they do. They ride the train. Gravy train, whatever train you want to call it, but it goes woo, woo, woo on our money. Career politicians. Term limits ain't gonna do a damn thing. I'll tell you why. They get voted every 2 years, but it's only 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. Okay, so understand 2/3 of each club is going to still have the club every 2 years. So let's say you do term limits. Let's say they run. You can't run more than 2 terms. Let's go with a presidential term. Club members are already in there in that corrupt club. They're just going to teach the new corrupt club members the same old, same old, same old, same old. Nothing's going to change. Here's the funny part. They're good about voting themselves a raise. But I guarantee you, they'll never vote term limits. Even if there was an inkling of it working, they would never, ever vote for it. Because they're the ones that have to pass it. You can't have government oversight, watch government. It don't work that way. They won't tattle on each other. It doesn't help enrich them. Just ask Nancy. Briar Fox. Been around for a long time, I think. It's one of Cornell and Dell's older running blends. It's burns hot, burns good, smokes well. Kind of a medium hit to it, per se. It's kind of cigarish, I guess is the best way I can put it. As you get about mid-bowl, I've noticed it's starting to kind of get a, not what I would call a robust cigar, but kind of a mild or medium cigar robustness to it, flavoring to it rather. I would recommend it. So anyways, folks, I know I mentioned that we were going to do a couple of Christmas blends, and actually I plan on doing those next week, being that we're getting close to Christmas, and I was really hoping for the weather to change and become more Christmas-esque like. But it hasn't. That's okay. Hopefully it will by next week. And if it don't, we're still going to do a review. So nonetheless, thank you for letting me bend your ear. Thank you again for hanging around. I appreciate it. Do like, subscribe, share. I appreciate it. Helps my channel along. Thank you for listening to my ramblings. Again, my name's Ray. I'm the One-Eyed Piper. Till next time, take care.